Hello sexy souls and welcome back to my channel. This is the Raven Tarot for anybody that is new here. And today we are going to be doing a pick a card reading on what your New Year's Eve day or night, kind of more so I'm aiming at. How it will be, how will it go, what will you be letting go of, what will you be celebrating, all of that jazz. Just bear in mind this is a general reading, and yes, it's for entertainment purposes only. If you want a personal reading, the link to my description, the link to my Etsy shop is in the description down below. And they are more in-depth and I can actually talk about your situation. Here though, we go, yo. So pile number 1 is here, pile number 2, and pile number 3. If you're not familiar with how pick a card readings go, you just choose one of the 3 piles and then I will give you a general reading. And yes, let's see what 2019/2020 is gonna be like in one night. Hopefully some of you aren't going to get too drunk. But anyway, enough rambling here. Let's start with pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your New Year's Eve night. So these are the first 4 cards. I'm going to have another few cards, and actually I'm just going to have one more card and then a few oracle cards here. But what I can see here is a lot of celebrations and a lot, it actually feels like something from a movie for me, and there's a lot of people involved here. There's a lot of people enjoying themselves. As you can see, there's a lot of cups, so I feel like it's going to be a big night for you, but for some reason there's something here affecting your ego, because we have the Knight of Swords here, and funny enough, this Knight of Swords in this deck in particular is very like on guard but ready for action. It's just there's something kind of stopping this Knight of Swords. So for me, there's something to do with you may feel like you're stuck in some sort of awkward position, or there's someone going to be at the party, or there's someone going to be there that you aren't necessarily wanting to see. Or it also, for some of you, could be that you have your own like issues with for me, I don't know what it is. It's something to do with material wealth. So as well, it's like you don't have finances, or there's something holding you back. That's the main thing I'm seeing here. So just what I'm seeing is you're going to go out. So try and not focus on these things that are going to stop you from enjoying yourself and having a good night, because I really see that you need to break free from this negative thinking, because this Knight of Swords wants to be like that Knight of Cups. So I really feel like once you break free from this, you're going to become this Knight of Cups. And once you have like a few drinks, if some of you don't drink, just literally take it as once you just get out and enjoy the music and the flow of the river here, or the flow of the energy in the room, I feel like you're gonna let go and you're gonna really enjoy yourself. I don't know why, but I even seen like some kind of it's definitely in a venue that's near a lake, and some people could maybe be going ice skating as well, because I have the cold and then I have a lake, so some people could be doing ice skating, and some people could have like it in a venue where there's a lot of like different like it might be like going to a lot of different bars, because I see this as like a strip or something along like a lake or a river, and yeah, I just see you really enjoying yourself. For me, this is a very young, fresh pile. Young at heart, even if you're not that young, you're definitely young at heart. But there's just something that's stuck up your bottom here, okay? That you need to, you know, dislodge. Because once I see that you go out, you're really, really going to enjoy yourself. And from the Three of Wands here, lovely card. As you can see, there's a lot of seagulls here diving into the ocean to get that one fish. For me, this is kind of the whole energy of the night. I feel like whatever is going to happen with this night, I really see that you're going to become a lot closer with some people, and some people might even make some plans for the future. But overall, I really see the night going really well. But we have this Page of Pentacles. I feel like you might be expecting it. Like, this is something to do with this fish as well as this Page of Pentacles. It's like you kind of were expecting them, but you weren't sure when they would turn up. So because I have here, I have Ghosts of the Past. This is my oracle deck that I got from one of you lovely subscribers. I hope you are watching this video. I'm waiting for you to reach out. Thank you for getting me this lovely deck. It says, Ghosts of the past returns for a time. So this could maybe mean that the situation that has kind of kept you in a bit of a rut might come up and might be topic of the night, or there may be a few tears over it. I'm just looking at her makeup and it's kind of like it's running here. So it's kind of like maybe there'll be some emotions let go, but in overall it'll bring everyone closer together, and people will have a new, like, literally like ripping off the band-aid and saying, fuck it, here's to 2020. 2019 can go shit itself. Literally, that is what I feel for you, pile number one. I also feel like this Page of Pentacles could be someone as well to shock you. And it could be someone that it could be an ex for some of you. It could be someone that you haven't seen for a long time. But there's definitely, just like I'm looking at this dress and the dress here, it's kind of like when you see this person, and I am feeling like, very feminine vibes. So this could be, LGBT, my LGBT community out there, because I'm feeling like it could be lesbians. Could also mean that it's a gay couple, but I just definitely see some kind of like true love, but it's like it didn't work out, or you don't know if it could work out. That's kind of what I'm feeling from this night. And I also have unlimited ideas, and it's basically saying your mind is one with God's infinite mind, therefore you have complete access to unlimited ideas, blah, 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 blah. For me, that's just kind of the whole night. It's going to be a lot of people talking about the past and talking about, do you remember, we did this, and da-da-da-da. It's going to be a lot of really interesting stories, and you're also going to get a lot of ideas about what people are wanting to do for the year ahead, and it's going to give you ideas, and you're going to start to break away from this kind of angry Knight of Swords. I always see that Knight of Swords over there as like in the background there, he's creeping, you see him? And he's just a bit of a angry bird sometimes. But yeah, that is all I see for you, pile number one. Hope you enjoyed this reading. Please leave a comment down below. I love reading your comments, and yes, I will see you all in the future. Goodbye. Hello to anyone that has chosen pile number two. Let's see here from the cards what is going to go on New Year's Eve. Overall, I'm really excited for this pile, and I'm going to kind of go with two scenarios here, but mainly what I'm seeing is someone really having a shock of their life. I don't want to ruin it, but like there's someone grabbing some woman's hand here, and then this is coming from that where there's another hand going into a savings box. So it looks like this King of Wands might have been saving some money to put a certain thing on someone's hand. If you know what I mean. So that might be a little bit of a thing that I just ruined, and I feel kind of like I shouldn't put that out, but I'm seeing it. So if you've seen this pile and you've been sensing it anyway, there you go. This also could just mean that there is some sort of an offer here, because we have the King of Wands. So there is definitely, and for me, with the Judgment and the Strength together, I'm really picking up that this is like a soulmate energy, this King of Wands. And basically the King of Wands is represented by like being adventurous and traveling and not being afraid of where the journey might go. And with me, it feels like this is like represented either by you or the other person. I'm not sure who's who here in this situation, but with the blue skin here, it's like cold, and then the blue dress with the Queen of Swords, who has also been seen as someone who is quite cold. It's kind of like now is the time where you need to cooperate instead of try and go against the odds. Because for me, it's like you really like this person, and yes, you have been feeling like they could be the one for you, but it's just something here that is saying, oh God, I am not acting like my normal self. Because I feel like on this night it's going to be for me, it's not going to be like a crazy night. It's going to be just a couple of friends. I see maybe, I don't know, but I see some people sitting outside in the garden or even around a fire pit. So, for some reason, I'm not feeling like this place that you are living in is a very cold area. And if it is cold where you live, I see some people sitting outside around like a lake or a fire pit or something, and others will be sitting like inside. But basically, I see you celebrating New Year's not out in like a pub or in a nightclub or something. I see you celebrating New Year's with just a couple of friends. And yeah, I really like this pile. But yeah, just don't be nervous when they ask, or if they ask you to stand up because they want to go down on one knee. Girl, you better stand up and go down on that knee. Another thing I'm seeing here as well, that this King of Wands may also be offering some of you, hey, do you want to go and move to a different country? Or just, there is definitely going to be a kind of a shock. And with the Judgment and the Strength card, it's kind of telling me, okay, sorry, excuse me, I just burped. It's coming out. Okay, see again, we have Fairy of the Highlands. Shout out to Candace, one of my subscribers, who got me this amazing oracle deck. I love it so much. As you can say, see, she's holding a sword here, she's holding a sword here. So you are probably an air sign, or you're just someone who is quite defensive when it comes to showing their feelings. So it's saying like it's time for you to be brave, because what your spirit is trying to tell you. I have the Death card here. And can you see the key that they're pointing to? Also, they have a skull here with blood dripping on a flower, but like death and rebirth and all that jazz. But I'm more looking towards the key up here, and this key for me, like it's all like kind of the key. Everything's just linked up in this reading. that key for me was kind of like to do with this, the Four of Pentacles. It's kind of like you've been saving up for something for quite some time now, but now it's time for you to start a new adventure, and I really feel like you're going to take that leap of faith that you have been that they have been waiting for you to take. I don't feel like you're ready just yet, but when New Year's Eve comes, it feels like there's going to be some sort of element of surprise where you're like, fuck it, it's 2020, it's a new year, let's do it, okay? So all I have to say here is whatever comes your way, if there is a real shock to you and you just don't know how to be brave, I'm saying do it. What have you got to lose? Like, if you say yes and you do this, who knows how 2021 will be for you? Just look back on the past year, and if you had been a little bit more free with yourself, you probably would be in a little bit of a different journey. So just basically what I'm getting here is loosen up a bit. But don't lose yourself. I don't mean like just be all airy-fairy. You have a really good personality, and something, if you have red hair as well, literally I love your red hair. I don't know, just with the red hair, it's just standing out to me. But yeah, that is all I really see for you, pile number 2. Let me know down in the comments below if this made any sense to you. I love reading your comments, and yes, that's it for now, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye. Hello, anyone that has chosen pile number 3. Let's see how your New Year's Eve will go. Just like pile number 2, I was only going to pull 4 cards, but these 2 cards came out together, and it made a lot of sense as to why that happened. But yes, anyway, I'm seeing a lot of things that I cannot unsee. So for me, it's like, I'll just get that straight out there. Anyone that is trying for a baby coming New Year's Eve is a good time to try and have a baby. I don't know why. Because we have the Wheel of Fortune and we have the 8 of Wands, and it's just, for me, if you are in a relationship, if you are in a happy married couple, there's definitely a marriage feel here for this pile. This could also mean that you're celebrating your anniversary coming up to New Year's Eve time, or just some kind of memories from last year that are coming up again, and it's just like, oh, remember what we did last year, or maybe you met last year, or I don't know. I really feel like a lot of you will be in an area where it's quite snowy, and as well, some of you may be in a kind of a resort where there's cabins. I don't know who that would be, but I'm seeing cabins, and I'm also seeing like pajama party. I don't know why. So like I feel like everyone's going to be wearing onesies or some kind of pajamas and just literally having a great old time. With the Empress here, I am feeling like you are going to be wanting to have some sexy time. But I feel like with the Hermit here, this Hermit for me is someone who has been stuck for some time, and I don't know what it is, but I feel like they just need for you to be the one to get them out of this 8 of Swords, because right now they're ready to come back. Okay, so there's a lot of fire here, but this is reversed. There's a lot of fire here that has made them stuck for some time, and with that, they could be a Taurus, but there's a bull here in the background, and a bull's Taurus energy is very stubborn. So it's like whatever has happened, the flame has died down, okay? And they've got a little old candle here, and they've done some inner work, and they've realized what needed to be done here. And as well, usually the Hermit card has a little lantern, usually in that. Shout out to Candace, one of my subscribers, who's got me this amazing deck. I am absolutely in love with it. It's so my vibe, like my oracle deck. Literally, this is it. I love like dark stuff. So we have Lantern Fairy, a clear solution. I do feel like something as well to do with a rooftop. So anyone that is going to like a rooftop venue as well, that's something that's coming in. Or just having a really good view from up above. Just with these wings. We have a clear solution here. And for me, the solution is for you two to just kiss and make up. I'm sorry if this isn't resonating with everybody. What else? Another situation that I'm seeing here as well could be that you're going to meet someone that you won't expect to meet, and things are going to move really, really fast. So for anyone that is single there, out there, it's like it's not really going to be falling in love with someone for me. It's going to be more so like that passionate kind of like, oh my god, who cares, it's New Year's Eve, kind of like one night stand kind of energy is with this this Empress. For me, she's like waiting and she's like, hi, I'm ready, I don't care, literally take my clothes off, whatever. That's the energy I get from her. So for anyone that is single, I feel like you're going to be you're going to end up meeting someone that is very not your type, and kind of everything is going to happen out of the blue, but it's going to be like what is meant to happen, like pure luck. Yeah. Also, I feel like you've been working really hard this year, and you've had a lot of stress coming up to the holidays and stuff, and I feel like it's become a lot. So really, I just feel like coming up to New Year's Eve, I really feel like you have to start asking people for help and starting to enjoy your life a lot more, because for me, it's just the luck is there. Just with the Eight of Swords energy in the middle, this could also be representing you and not that Hermit. So it's like, for me, it's like you are missing that little spark, because I do have the clear solution here. I feel like you know what you need to do, and what you need to do is to go out there and ask people for help. Okay? And I also have, a lot of people are asking me what this deck is. It's called True Black Tarot. It's got shiny bits on it. We have the Knight of Pentacles here as well. So I really feel like you're someone who really wants to learn a lot this year, in the year of 2020. And you know exactly what you need to do. And I feel like with a lot of you, you're going to set a lot of, New Year's resolutions and all that. Because I have the book, and it's like you're going to have a clear idea of what you want to do. I say go for it, because with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like this time, for me, there's no mucking around. We have the Wheel of Fortune. You're very passionate this time, this year. Maybe you weren't as passionate last year about what you want to do, but this year you're like, I'm motherfucking ready. And we have the Eight of Wands, and it's like, let's go, I'm going after this full steam ahead. So if you are single, you have that Empress energy, you have the Lantern Fairy, and you have all of this. Like, if you it could, there's a lot of different scenarios here. For anyone that's in a relationship, I've already covered that. Anyone that isn't really in a relationship, wouldn't mind a hookup, cover that. But the strongest thing here for people in pile number 3 is this starting to plan for 2020, and you know this time what exactly you need to do to make it happen, because you've done the learning. Now you're like, okay, time to put it into action. And with the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Wands, I'm like, you are ready to manifest with that little magic hand over here. So be ready. But yeah, overall, what am I seeing? Overall, I just feel like the night is just kind of going to be a bit kind of like, nothing really like, let me see again. Nothing special. Sorry about that noise outside my house. Nothing special is gonna happen. Just feel like anyone that has been wanting to attract sex, they're probably gonna get it. The people who are single and the people who are in a relationship and had a bit of a sex is gonna happen on New Year's Eve. That's what I'm feeling the most. But yeah, thank you so much for watching pile number 3, and leave a comment down below if this made any sense, and I will see you all in the future. Cheerio!